Hey y'all. So I know I've been neglecting my blog, and actually not just my blog, but also as Diana Wildheart likes to remind me that I'm also missing out on the transcriptions for the Ravenwood Radio episodes. So I am behind on two right now. Um, Reason for all this? Well, not necessarily no time, but just not enough time in a day, I guess. Also, it kind of just depends on my mood at the same time. Um, as I wrote about like two posts ago about contemplating or an update that I had, playing the game and just enjoying it with friends is, a lot. It makes it's a lot more enjoyable than the projects now. Um, I can admit, yeah, maybe it's because of the PvP as well, having the PvP group together. But also, it's just, as Friendly once said, or at least he quoted something along the lines of uh, less talk, more play. It's starting to feel like that for me, with the Petnome project and modding for Ravenwood Radio and uploading videos and just trying to stay up to date on news and whatnot. Um, it's a lot to do, and sometimes I'm sitting here and writing out, a blog post that I have to save as a draft for later, or I could be in the studio with the movie maker and waiting out on that too. Just trying to drag out these projects a bit. Um, Sometimes there might be a block, or there might be like I know if I try to deliver the contents right away in that same evening that I'm working on it, it they're just it isn't it's not like I'm giving it all my all basically. It doesn't feel complete to me in a way if I just release it really quickly. So um, so I've been just trying to relax on the projects and basically work on it on my own time and enjoy the game. Otherwise, it just becomes more of a job than um, and a wageless job at that. Yeah, it just becomes pretty laborious if you forget to have fun. That is, and just constantly work on deadlines. So yeah, and plus I'm kind of a born procrastinator, so it doesn't really help my case all that much. So what I've been up to lately, um, yeah, I just wanted to go for a more casual feel now with the vlogging. Um, just basically a lot of PvP actually with Perfect Catch. We actually completed 3 matches tonight. The first two were actually indecent to play. I mean, our team won, but it was due to, those kind of petty nuisances because we had a lever on the other side for the first match, and the second match, the players didn't shield themselves at all, so we were all able to get our hits in right away. So I have those recorded as videos for what not to do in the arena. So instead of glorifying the win or whatnot, we want to show, this is exactly what happens when you leave yourself open in those cases. Ooh, absorb. Well, obviously I didn't come all that prepared. So I don't know how I'm gonna get out of this one unless I like critical twice. But even then, oh, there's one. Got lucky there. Oh, didn't even break it. Well, he's got 1,000 health left, and I am, yeah. This is actually more of a farm deck. Basically, I'm using the antique deck, which is about like 17 or I don't know how many, about 25 cards or so, including the treasure board. So Didn't have any treasures. Decided to try to solo this, but did not put my blades to full use, unfortunately. So yeah, I've just been trying to get back into the game and enjoy it to its fullest. Wonder what happens when I run out of cards. I probably end up defeated. And he's healing everything back up. Great. Haha. So, as for the Petnome project, we're actually trying to we're looking into for at least the level 48 pets, we're looking into doing something a little bit differently for them, because they're about, there's an arbitrary amount of versions of these pets, of the 48 pets. There's there's about 3 or 4 versions of the elephant. Oh, I'm just gonna pass then, or flee. It's not worth it. Um, because there might be even 3 or 4 different versions of each pet. Actually, we know there's 3. There could be 4 or 5 of these pets. So instead of representing the pets based on their talent locations, we're actually going to go ahead and, I mean, this is just a thought at first, and I'm going to look into it and see how it works out, but I'm thinking of, for the level 48 pets, to show the possible talents it may have, but not necessarily where they're located exactly. Because there's a lot of differing answers. Some people have their tenacious in the 5th slot, some others have it in the 6th. And this is the same for the gift card pets. They're actually having some talents change on some of these pets without any announcement. Thanks, King Zell. But some pets are changing like about one rarity in their talents, so their pedigree number changes. So they're completely different pets per se. So, like for example, Burnzilla or Flamezilla used to be around 51, but now they've changed to 52, and we're starting to see some 54s. So they've gained, maybe some of these pets have gained epic talents, or 2 rares turned into ultra rares. Something happened along the lines of that. So instead of worrying about where each talent is located for those types of pets, we're going to go ahead and just list the possible talent that it may have. And the reason it's tough to find out where it is because you need about 40 submissions from like 40 different players, or you just have to have a lot of submissions, around 30 or 40 different ones, so then you actually have all 20 talents, or 20 abilities in this case. So I'm going to go ahead and show a secret Black Lotus route that I like to take. I mean, it's nowadays we're just scattering for pearls, that I feel like that it's okay to actually reveal which direction I want to take. And plus, it's easy to get black pearls nowadays, so so these nodes are going to be really easy to. Well, you don't have to compete over these nodes, basically. It's going to be easy to find. So we're going to go ahead and go to, let's see, Ancient Burial Grounds. No, this is to Oyotami. I want to go to Tatakai Outpost, so I think I have to go towards the entrance. So, this blood still neglected. I have pictures. I have everything ready. Story-wise, I mean, there's some character plot that I have to rewrite. I mean, life happens, and so one of the players that I have playing as one of the characters in there isn't around, so I'm gonna have to recast it a bit and just rethink it. I know it's been many months since I've touched it, and it's just due to all these different projects at the same time. There is something that's going to be coming up, and it's called the Smash and Bash. There isn't a set date for it yet, but it's going to be hosted again by Diary of a Wizard. Fallon Shadowblades, and she'd actually called me on to see if I was interested in aiding her in doing that. And I said, yeah, why not? Sure, definitely. Anything to increase the interest in PvP. Um, so that's something to look forward to. I think we haven't really talked about it on when to hold it, but I haven't. I want to suggest that we hold it during the summer, just so then uh, everyone has enough time to log on. Because nowadays it's school days, and it is in the spring semester, so some people are graduating from high school or college, so they really have to study and get their game on in in school. So try to hold it at a time where everyone can actually make it. So, alright, so we're in Tatakai Outpost here. And it's the route's pretty relatively simple. You first have to unlock all three of these teleportations, and then you're gonna go in. Let's see. You can either choose yellow or blue to go through first. Doesn't really matter, but basically, if you choose yellow first and you search through there, it's gonna create an endpoint at yellow, and you would change realms, and I'll show you where later. Once you've changed realms, you're gonna make your way back, teleport back to here. You're gonna go through green. You're gonna take a very short path. You're gonna teleport back here again, and then you're gonna go through blue. And then you're gonna have a checkpoint over there. So at each checkpoint, you're gonna switch realms, and then you're going to reverse your direction. So if you choose blue first, you're gonna go from like blue, green, yellow, and then yellow, green, blue, and repeat that. So let's go ahead and start with yellow. Actually, because I haven't created a loop in my path yet, I'm gonna go ahead and check out green, being the shortest path. So I don't really have to look out for much. Oh look, Black Lotus right over here. So wheelbarrows, really good indicators of where the nodes will show up. So I'm gonna go ahead and pick up Black Lotus here. And for the green teleportation, you're just only gonna check the spot out here at this rock and this wheelbarrow. That's all you need to look at. Once that's done, you're gonna go to the other endpoint. So to one of the endpoints. So let's go ahead and just start out with yellow. Okay. So yellow. Actually, I only know it visually. I didn't map it out myself. So I'm gonna start again. These rocks and these wheelbarrows that you see are gonna have treasure chests or Black Lotus around them of some sort. So gonna go ahead and that's my gonna check around that rock. Nope. And I'm gonna follow along this line right here, this loop. So grab anything I can, make some money off of this. So let's see. So starting at the yellow teleport, gonna make my way around over to here, and I'm gonna keep running in this direction. Check around the house. The house usually has some nodes. Nope, not this time. Usually there might be a mushroom right here you can pick up too for nightshade, so that's always good. And you're gonna keep on the grass and try not to get pulled. And if you definitely keep on the grass. I've had 0 pulls going through this way. So along the grass, gonna walk, hug the fence basically, and then I hit this wheelbarrow. Okay, so that's one checkpoint. So now I'm gonna change my realms. Let's go to somewhere less crowded. Let's go to Kelvin. What I like to do is usually, especially if it's late at night or so, and when there aren't any competitors for these nodes, I usually go to the very next realm right under it. So once I hit the checkpoint in blue, I'm going to go ahead and go to Kraken in that case. So checking around the wheelbarrow, nothing here. So gonna reverse gonna go in the reverse direction here and stay on the grass, and I will teleport back to the central teleportation area. So nothing on this path right now. Let's check around. Oh, here we go. Another Black Lotus next to this wheelbarrow here. Let's check around here. And a chest. So just made about 100 gold just now. Oh, yet another Black Lotus. So this is an awesome path right here. Alright. Now gonna go ahead and teleport back. Okay. So, like I said before, we go through yellow. And then green will always be the middle checkpoint. Well, not the checkpoint, but the middle path. So, check around this wheelbarrow, nothing. Check around that rock, there's nothing. Okay. Now I'm going to go to blue. So the reason that I'm extending my path and I'm taking this path is because the time it takes me to check at all these locations will be the exact time that I need before I can switch to realm. See, the timer's ready now. But when you get the hang of this, you're actually going to, when you're at each checkpoint, you actually might have to wait about 1 or 2 seconds, but your timer will be ready for you to switch a realm by that point. So right now I'm just going really slow, so everyone can see. I'm not sure. I think she's going in the same direction I am. Maybe. Okay, guess not. Okay, so around here we usually find Black Lotus around this teleportation. Now we're gonna once again head over to the right. And this one's a little bit tricky. You gotta make sure you don't get caught around this area. There's usually a chest or a Lotus node right there. So in either case, you're gonna you're basically gonna hug your right if you're going in one direction. So once again, hugging against the fence. Hit another wheelbarrow. So exactly like over at the yellow area, you're gonna switch realms here. So let's go to Kraken this time. It's also a perfect realm. So I got to Master Artisan back when that was the highest badge in a single day just by taking this path. I actually have to give some credit to the original reagent mappers over at Central. I forgot who specifically, and I'm sorry about that, but I know Friendly had some hand in it, or at least he's inspired someone. And looking at those maps, I noticed the pattern, and I started trying this route out. And it's been working pretty well for me. So from that checkpoint over there, running around, head back to the teleport location. Gonna hit the green one this time. Again, that's middle. Here's another Lotus. Around the cart, around the rock, nothing around the rock. Okay, go ahead and switch back. And gonna go to yellow this time. So check around this rock, got another Lotus. So I'm getting it pretty well, but I guess it's because everyone's looking for pearls nowadays. So check around the wheelbarrow, hug the right from each of these checkpoint colors. Oh, here's a chest. Alright, rock on. So made about 300 gold just now. So you're not losing out too much. I mean, sure, you can farm Jade Oni and get money much faster, but in this way you actually can get your recipes completed and get some extra gold in the long run. So nope, nothing here. So go ahead. See, my realm is ready to be refreshed. So gonna change realms at this checkpoint again and go in the reverse direction and basically repeat this. And I've suggested this to like 5 other people, and I try to keep the number low so then we're not running into each other. But now that Celestia's out and the pearls are the target, I have no fear in releasing this pathing. Oh, nice. So 400 gold so far in just a few minutes. So pretty effective here. So nothing around this wheelbarrow, nothing around that rock. So sad day for yellow end. Let's check green. Thinking there might be 2 at green. No, nothing at green yet. So let's check blue. So as you can see, I'm changing. If I don't find the nodes, I'll be changing through these. Oh, there's a chest over there, but I'm not gonna bother with it. I'm changing through these realms pretty quick, or through these teleports pretty quickly. So let's look at my timer. Oh, it's actually refreshed now. That's a surprise. Yay! There's one black node, or Black Lotus node right here. So yeah, not too ideal for getting black pearls, but you know, you can always, if you want to get black pearls, pink dandelions are the way to go. I mean, they're only rank 1, so you can create a new character, give him all your enchanted small pots, and give him all the pink dandelion seeds, and just have him plant it on his own while you use your main character's energy for like pet training or maintaining a bigger garden. And you can get a bunch of black pearls through that way. So going through the blue checkpoint, green is the middle again. There's nothing at the green tonight, but you know, it gives you a few seconds. I mean, might as well use a few seconds just to check in case it does. So gonna hit blue again. See, nothing there. It can be kind of isolating, like you feel isolated, you feel kind of lonely or so. So, you know, if you have a friend online, you can chat with them as you're farming pearls. A way to do that, especially when this pathing has a lot of straight, there aren't too many bends in this route, is you can auto run actually. Ooh, another node, sweet. You can auto run, so if I hold down W or the up key and I hold it and then I hit shift and then I release the forward direction key, it'll let my character run and allow me to type at the same time. So I'll show you over at yellow. Oh, nothing at green again. Let's see, I was just at blue just now, so yellow. Ooh, 3. Awesome. Okay. Oops. And you know what? I can also... I hit X, and see, I'm still running. Even though I'm past the mushroom, I didn't have to turn towards it like I turned towards his chest. So, if you auto run and you hit X near a reagent, you have to spam X to make sure that, you know, for example, you have slow internet and the game doesn't recognize that you've picked it up. You want to hit X as many times as you can. Ooh, a pearl. So as you can see, I'm running and typing at the same time, but so yeah, still running. So if you missed it, again, it's you hold your forward direction key or any key. You can actually auto run backwards too. You hold down the direction that you want to turn in, then you hold down shift, and then you release the direction key. And then you can release shift, of course. You don't want to hold it all night. Be kind of pointless. And then that's how you auto run, that's how you auto turn. And so you can sort of keep your character online for a max of 12 hours. I mean, if you switch zones, you would have to restart your client for sure. So, but you can do that for 12. You can leave your character online if you leave it spinning like this. That's just holding down the left or right key, or my personal favorite, because this one actually guarantees. I mean, if you think about it, your character is only standing in one spot. And I wonder if King Zal has changed the code that says, you know, if you don't change your X position, which is like horizontal, or if you don't change your Y position, which is the vertical, then boot that character. So if you're just standing there spinning most of the time, you know, there might be a timer for that. So what I like to do is keep my character constantly moving by holding down 2 directional keys to make a circle, and hold down shift and release, and I just let my character run around in my dorm or my house. He's not going to go anywhere. he's not going to run into any monsters, and yeah, that's how I keep my character online. So yeah, nothing at the green, but I don't want to leave it out. Actually, I've actually found quite a few chests and quite a few lotuses that have helped me with the black pearls at the green location. So that's not something to neglect or ignore. So yeah, having a pretty good Black Lotus night. So anyways, thanks for your time, and that's it for tonight. Probably gonna work on another video, or maybe, you know what, I might even just put a hand into the transcripts for Diana and Kelsey and Natalie. So anyways, have a good night, guys, or a good morning whenever you're listening to this, and see you in the spiral.